It was my first love since literally I was 3 days old. My dad would always tell a story about how I was born on a Wednesday and I was out at the ballpark watching my brother on Friday. It's been a part of me. I grew up playing it every season. Had a lot of success growing up. Just going out to the ballpark.
Really, it's a funny story. We were in the gym one day, and there weren't enough players to play. I was just sitting in the crowd, came to watch a game, and my stepdad, he kind of raised my hand because they were picking people out of the crowd to play. And then I just went down to play, and after that, I just fell in love with it. I came back to practice, and I ended up playing on that team. So, yeah.
I think it's just so many years I've been so competitive in like everything. I guess that's just how I grew up, how my parents raised me. But I just always loved the competition, and then like of course when you win and you're doing good, just the hype and like the adrenaline rush you can get, and it just makes you feel really good and it's fun.
Like I don't care how tall I am, and I mean I played down with the big girls, so I may be a small girl, but don't underestimate like how strong I am, because I'm gonna come for you just like you're coming for me. It's just, we're gonna battle this out.
Every game is different. There's nothing similar with each game. Like it changes completely.
I mean, to be honest, I just love it. Like I'll get in the gym, I wouldn't feel like working out, and I'll shoot a couple shots, and then I'll just get straight into it. And I really love just helping my team win. So I mean, they kept me bringing me back during the season.
I've been swinging a bat since I was 2 years old. My dad showed me videos the other day, and it's been something that I loved all my life. So I couldn't imagine, coming to another school where I didn't get to play ball. It was never an option to me not to play ball. It was always, yeah, I'm playing.
Well, my name is Lene Bickham. I played here at BRCC 2 years, women's basketball. Point guard, number 20.
I'm McKay Mouton. I play for BRCC baseball. It's Baton Rouge Community College. I play baseball, and I'm mostly a utility player. I play all over the place, anywhere. I even pitch a little bit. So number 22, that's me.
My name is Lester Scott. I'm a pitcher at Baton Rouge Community College. My name is Jermaine Johnson. Right now, I play basketball for BRCC.
My name is Taylor Light, and I go to Baton Rouge Community College. I play softball, and I'm number 11. I'm catcher, third base, and outfield.
I'm Seth Jackson. I play the shooting guard for Baton Rouge Community College.
My name is Abigail Hall, and I play softball for BRCC, and I am the pitcher, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Adam Nelson. I play baseball for Baton Rouge Community College.
My name is Octavia Lawrence. I play basketball for BRCC, and I play forward.
Well, being a BRCC athlete was a great experience for me. It taught me a lot, discipline, leadership, things like that. You go to class, you want to be on time. You go to practice, you got to be on time. You have consequences, So it taught me to just be a better all-around person, want to be a better person.
You have to prioritize, you have to use your time wisely, so it's definitely a challenge.
You have to cut some things out that you didn't have to cut out in high school. It's like as a college athlete, in high school you have teachers who really baby you, and in college you're just another person. They don't really care if you play baseball or basketball. They want you to do the work, turn it in at the correct time. So it's just all about how you spend your time and the decisions you make.
You have to make sure you have like the time management down. So you have to really be focused in on what you got to do at this specific time and all that. And it's very time consuming.
You have to wake up. You know, this is not high school. Nobody comes to wake you up. You have to get up on your own. This is what you have to do. So basically, you have to take responsibility on what you have to do as an individual.
I would say manage your time wisely by keeping up with your schedule, knowing where you have to be and when you have to be there.
Progression is the feeling like of all the hard work and just going to class and just feeling and knowing that you're doing something positive with yourself, getting better on the court, and that helps you in the classroom as well.
And honestly, without softball, I probably wouldn't get anything done, just because knowing that I have to like go to practice and I have certain things that I have to be ready for, I know when I need to get like my schoolwork done.
The game always came second, but by the time I got to the court, it was like, oh, all right, it's time to play now. You know, nothing else really mattered at that point.
I'm here for my education, but without my education, I won't be able to play baseball. So I'm a student athlete. That's what you have to be in college, and that's what you have to be if you want to take your career to the highest level you could take.
First semester, I took 5 classes. It was just the basic core classes for my business degree. English was hard for me. Good teacher, learned a lot. They really helped me out.
Mr. Medlin, he's a theater teacher. At the beginning of the semester, he pretty much tells everybody, you know, that he does not like athletes. He does not like basketball players. But I think that's because he doesn't want guys to come in class and to feel like, you know, the teacher owes them something or this class is going to be a cakewalk, because after the class, like if you really need help, he doesn't care what sport you play or, you know, what type of person you are. He's a really cool guy. You know, I had the chance to talk to him a couple times after class, and he's another person that holds students accountable for coming in late and being absent and being responsible in class.
My favorite class was my psychology class. I took the developmental and intro, and I took them both with Ashley Wright. She was my favorite teacher. She was really cool. She understood everything. It was just her class was definitely my favorite.
One of my favorite teachers is Dr. Sarah Little. She was great. I mean, from the first time I met her, she stayed on me. I mean, she didn't know anything about me, but she stayed on me. And that was an English class, and I really didn't like English, but she made it easier for me. She helped me, she supported me, and she let me know that if I needed anything, I can always come to her. And she had to be one of my best teachers.
It was definitely a maturing process. You know, as a freshman, it's the first time being away from home for a legitimate length of time, living on my own. It's all part of a maturing process.
All of that's character. That has to be in your character. Like, in order to have good character, you have to hold yourself accountable for things that you do while people are watching and when they're not watching.
You can just go in like, okay, I have to do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be good. Like, you have to have confidence in yourself, just like you do on the field.
It teaches you definitely hard work, definitely communication. Communication is huge, and I know that will play dividends along the road.
In my life, it just makes me accountable for everything that I do. I know there's a consequence. There might be a reward, you know, you never know. But the most important thing is that you do what you're supposed to do and focus on only things that you can control.
Well, Coach Lee taught me a lot. One thing I can say is just go hard at anything you do. Be confident and understand that if you work hard and do the things you need to do, you'll come out on top. So she taught me just to keep working hard, stay focused, and be confident.
It's nothing is hard, nothing is easy in life. So you know you have to work at everything, and that really changed me working with Coach Wilson.
Well, you just learn how to work with other people and work with their flaws that go along with your flaws, and you learn from each other's mistakes as well as your mistakes. And so just getting through all these things and like all the wins and losses together just kind of helps you become a better person, so that in the future, whenever you're dealing with your career in a work environment, you kind of already know how to do that. Like, you know how to work with other people and you know how to deal with bad situations and just make everything better.
It was 85 people who tried out. So I didn't know I was gonna be on the team. No one besides the people from last year knew that they were gonna be on the team. So it was just, when it started getting closer to the season, you would see 10 people not here this day, then 10 people gone, and it just got to the point where it was just the 35. And like once we found out who it was just like a automatic brotherhood, you know, just a different kind of love. I can't really explain. It's just, you know, just something that go along with playing with each other.
As a team, you go through a lot of situations, a lot of drama, a lot of stress, you know, and as a captain, you have to try to figure out how to pull it back together.
The relationships with my teammates, it's really helped me get through a lot of things. Some of my best friends now. Some girls I knew before I played here. Some girls I just met coming here, and they have become my best friends. I can count on them for pretty much anything.
Well, it's been a great experience to me. I love my teammates. I love Coach Wilson. I'm gonna miss them next year, but I just wish them the best.
You meet new people, and it's just new people from different places who you probably thought you'd never run into, different kinds of people. They enjoy different things than you enjoy. But when you're on the baseball field, it's like just a brotherhood. It's just like no matter what you do, how much money you have, what kind of car you have, what kind of car I have, it's like when we're on the baseball field, it's just like nothing else matters. Like we're family.
The main thing that I enjoyed with playing 2 years was the friendships that I made. Like that was my all-time favorite part. I'm all about friendships, and that was my favorite part.
It's good because we all come together on the court, and you know, we're all brothers.
And my team, who I'm sure will be watching this, they know I said at the beginning when we kind of had our difficulties that I just wanted to look for my future bridesmaids and my friends. And they will all be, eventually if I ever get married, they can be bridesmaids. And I've made tons of friends this year, and I'm just happy I got to end the season with the people that were here and stuck around.
A lot of them might not believe it because we done argued so much, but I really grew to love each and every one of my teammates. Some of them in different ways from others, but as like just a team, I really grew to love them. Like I would have their back in any situation. Even Morgan, that's like one dude I got into it with we got into it so much to the point where we just came like we was blood brothers. You know, like I just want all of them to know I love them, and you know, I wish them the best in life, you know.
Go pursue whatever you're going to get with 110% like you did on the baseball field. Because to me, that's the most important thing. Whatever you go do, you give it your all, because, I mean, that's all you really have. So, yeah, definitely, and I had a great time with them, too. They were awesome. I loved them.
Team, it should be everything. When you have a great group of girls around you, you know, that support you, maybe when you're up, when you're down, it makes you feel love. So I wouldn't call them my teammates, I'll call them my sisters. We gained that family bond, and I know once I leave, I can always, you know, call back, or they know they can call me. So I wouldn't call them teammates. They'll be sisters. We're family now. And when you have that, you feel like you can do anything. You know you got them behind you.